I have been aging this moose a little bit. It is now up to 6 years old. And I don't think this is him. No, that's the female. Where is our bull? Is he hiding? Well, he's hiding somewhere. Right there. 6-year-old male. As you can see, he's starting to look quite nice, but obviously still quite a few years before he'll be at his maximum potential. We wanted to get this guy all the way to 15 so that we can take him at his max potential. Now, the thing about Way of the Hunter 2 is sometimes they can outlive their life expectancy. So even though it says 15, there's a possibility that it could reach 16 years old. So I'm really curious, with it being like right on that like border of 5-star potential, kind of at 85%, which I think was the cutoff before. The cutoff was somewhere between 86 and 84 from what I remember in Way of the Hunter 1. So provided it's the same, I think this guy has a good chance, but the question is, do I have to get lucky and have him go to age 16 for him to actually make a 5-star? Or will 15 be enough? I guess we'll find out. Well, it's now an 8-year-old moose. We've got it a little bit over halfway through its life. And I'm not really noticing any major difference in the rack. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit closer with our scope and see if there's any major difference. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty standard looking moose right now. We got to age this thing more, I think, before we'll see a major difference. Really curious what the giant rack that this thing will have is going to look like. So now that we have got this guy to 10 years, I think it's time we get a little bit closer and try to get a real good view of him. Look at that beauty right there. Man, this is going to be an absolutely beautiful moose. I cannot wait to get this guy to his full potential and take him down, because this is a freaking beauty. And it could be our first mount-worthy moose, which would be absolutely incredible. Well, everybody, I actually had to take a break from playing Way of the Hunter 2 because it was getting a little bit late. So it is now the very next day, and we are going to continue aging this guy. He's at 13 right now. It is the official release day of Way of the Hunter 2 into Steam's early access program. It is currently March 26th as I'm recording this takedown here. So you guys are able to get the game now. Let me know if you guys have been playing it. Let me know how fun it's been. If you've liked it, if you disliked it, just let me know how you're feeling about it. And honestly, I'm kind of glad that I didn't shoot this thing last night, because one thing that I had completely forgotten about was the fact that moose don't really show up like the stats in the claim page, or at least they didn't. And I'm hoping that now that this is fully released, hopefully that's been fixed. And I assume it would be. So that should mean that this is probably a better time to take it down anyway. Now let's see, where is it? Where is it? I really do like that it actually shows the age of the animals in Way of the Hunter 2. It allows you to actually know, how old it is, how close it is to dying, which is definitely helpful for trying to age animals. But what isn't helpful is when I can't actually find the one I'm after. There it is, still 14, so we probably need to reset the time 1 or 2 more times, and then we should be able to go take it down. One thing that I did notice is that apparently animals with lower genetics than what they used to have can actually make 5-star because of the random antler gen. I saw a few people talking about that in the official Way of the Hunter Discord, and honestly, that's kind of cool. I didn't even consider that it would be quite different than Way of the Hunter 1 because of the random antler gen. So depending on if we get one that's like super wide or super tight, it could score quite different than what we expect it to. And also there's the factor of them being able to age past their maximum life expectancy. So like, these moose have a chance of being like 16 instead of 15, even though it says lifespan is 15. So like, I didn't take that stuff into account. There's going to be a lot more factors going towards what actually makes 5-star and what doesn't. And so I am quite glad that I waited until the next day to take this thing down, because now the full release is hit, there's a lot more information that I've been able to gather. There it is right there. Now, unfortunately, it's a little bit rainy, so that is going to maybe make it a little bit tougher to get good pictures. But it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. Now, because of all those factors that I just talked about, I actually don't know if this guy is going to make 5-star. I mean, in Way of the Hunter 1, I think this definitely would have made it. With the random antler gen and also the possibility for them to outlive their life expectancy by 1 year, there's a lot of new factors to take into account. So this guy very could, well, just be a 4-star, which obviously not quite as ideal. Oh no, the wind. Oh, I didn't take the wind into account here. That's not great. Okay, I think we're going to have to change our approach up here. We're probably going to have to change the time. Yeah, I think we got to change the time. We got to go forward a couple of hours. Okay, it's looking like we will have to go to the next day because the forecast is rain literally this entire day. And obviously the wind is not looking great. So we're going to go to 10 the next day. It shouldn't die. It shouldn't die. I don't believe so, at least. Okay, the wind is looking much better. Unfortunately, I think the forecast was wrong. We are still getting rain. It said it was going to be overcast, but this is a little bit more than overcast. Maybe it's clearing up, though. I feel like it's getting a little bit quieter. Well, there's that beauty right there, man. I think in the future, we will try to let some of these grow to 16 years or whatever the species, maximum age is. We'll try to let it go one pass because I definitely think that that's going to be a big factor in getting like some real giants. But for now, since this is our first 5-star potential, we're going to play it as safe as we can and not get too crazy here. Look at that beauty right there, man. It's really tough to get a good angle of it from here, but I mean, that looks like a gorgeous moose. There he is, walking out into the open. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. Now the question is that a big 4-star or is it a small 5-star? Let me get a shot. Where is it? It's right there. That's him. Not giving us the greatest shot in the world. It's not a terrible shot, but I kind of need one of them to move. Okay, looks like they're moving. Here we go. I just needed to turn a little bit, man. Just a tiny bit more. I was about to shoot, and it went down. Really unfortunate timing, man. Try to get its attention by moving around a little. Yeah, it's not working. We might just have to try and get even closer. There it is. That should be good. That should be good. I think we did it, guys. I think we have officially taken down our first potential 5-star that hopefully will make it. It was kind of a wonky looking dude, though, so I'm not sure. There it is. Honestly, died in a pretty good spot, too. I hope it makes 5-star. I really hope it makes 5-star, man. Let's get a picture with it first. Change our field of view. And get it lined up. Well, it's probably the best I'm going to get. Kind of a unfortunate, like, lighting situation. But, yeah, that's what we're going with. And, man, I had hoped this bug would be fixed, but it's still not fixed, man. I still cannot view the score of this guy right here. Wow. So, if you're unfamiliar, during the early access, the content creator early access, we did a hunt for moose. And unfortunately, like, the moose were not showing the trophy score. And it's still not happening even after things have been released to the public. So that is unfortunate. That's very sad. We won't really know if this guy was a 5-star. Unless somebody can tell me just based on the antlers. Which, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if this guy was a 5-star, but we're going to taxidermy and we're going to see what it says. I mean, there's a possibility that we'll be able to view it in the lodge. Let's go check and see if we can. Oh, okay. So I can display my moose. But I can't see what the star rating is. So it is just going to show up as a 0-star. In the future, whenever they fix this bug, hopefully we'll be able to see like what the star rating was on it, or at least compare it to another one that looks similar. But I think for now, I'm not going to install this trophy. I mean, if I can't even see what the star rating is, I don't even know if it's worth spending 3,000 currency on. So we're going to save that for the future and just hope that they fix it. Either way, we did just take down our biggest trophy yet that wasn't tied to a mission. So that's pretty cool. That is definitely awesome. And yeah, that was exciting. If you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well as leaving a comment down below and hitting that like button before you go. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.